Uh-oh. Well, I'm just gonna dive right in. VBL-S week 1 against Brath, the Weather Master. I've never seen a Weather Master like this before, ever. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not sure how I was supposed to prep for this, so I just tried to grab the 6 mons of the 11 that I have that I thought would cover the widest range of types that he had, so. And he has all 4 weather types, so. I'm good to go, yeah. We're gonna accept this puppy here. Let's do it. So I don't know how to use the Porygon bot that we have at all. So I imagine he said he would do it himself when we were talking in Discord. But if I ever need to do it myself, he would help me out. Good luck, have fun, per usual. This should be interesting. All right. The T-Tar Dracovish I did expect. Heliolisk, not surprising. He didn't bring any other weather other than sand. I imagine Fake Out's probably coming out first. I really like... Yeah. Stop timer? Sure, of course. We generally send all 3 games at the same time. I have no idea how that works, if I'm being honest. Generally send all 3 games at the same time. Okay, I think I see what it means. Let's see. This is new to me, so this is probably going to be a bit slow. So that means I have to have another tab open. Okay. Let's do this. Okay. I see. Okay, so I want to go back home, accept another match. Okay, I get it. I'm getting it. I see. Okay. Alright. I get it. Game 3, stop timer. Gotcha. Okay. Oh man. We'll see if I should start timer again, because we had almost a full minute and 30 seconds. Sure. Start timer? Okay, alright, we got a minute. Alright, here are my thoughts. Dracovish with Sand Rush next to T-Tar with Sandstream is pretty frightening. I'm actually surprised he only brought 1 weather mode here. I had a feeling he was going to bring more. Probably 2. I expected sand and rain. In light of there only being sand and Dracovish being an absolute nightmare, I think I lead Cryogonal. I like Volcarona as a lead with Gyarados and Coughing in back. Okay, interesting. Now losing Cryogonal here would be an issue. Mainly because he's my answer to Dracovish. This makes me pretty nervous, honestly. I honestly think I just Icy Wind and Giga Drain into this slot. And we'll see what happens. Discharge. Oh. Okay. That's cool tech. And that is bad. That is really bad. Discharge is honestly a really good play into the team I brought. But is he just gonna discharge again? I'm not sure. I think I switch out into Gyarados. This could be risky. I'm gonna protect. I want to intimidate up on Dracovish. Oh wait, what was that? Uh-oh. Substitute. White Herb Dracovish, huh? That's kind of spooky. And if he's running Substitute, that means he's not running any of the choice items. Fishious around, yeah, that's to be expected. There's nothing I can do about that. I probably should have broke the sub if I'm being honest. Because what is he, Rock Slide? He Thunder Punches. Gets a crit. Probably didn't matter considering he brought it out after my Gyarados came out. This is terrible. This is really bad. I'm in a horrible position. I just lose now because I did not deal with the Dracovish. Okay. Alright. No, so that's well played. Substitute I did not expect. I will lose because of that. Protects, that makes sense. Blizzard. Yeah, in sand, not gonna do nothing. Missed Cryogonal, which is honestly huge. I definitely think I still lose to Dracovish though. And now I'm revealing a lot of information. In a bad spot here. I gotta do it. I mean, there's nothing else I can do. He's trying to get rid of Coughing. Because Rock Slide kills? It doesn't. I'm pretty positive I still lose from here. Yeah, I definitely, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Alright, okay. Alright, match 1 was a loss. Stuff to learn from there. Substitute Dracovish, huh? Honestly, really interesting. Alright, match 2. Okay. Okay. Alright. I gotta learn from my prior mistakes. Substitute Dracovish is a nightmare. Not Scarfed. I wonder what he brings next. Honestly, that Sand duo is really tough for me to deal with. Let's try this. Oh, he leads with it this time. No! Oh no! He got me. That white was really smart too. This is a terrible positioning. This is absolutely horrific. Oh wait, no, I can. Whoa, wait a minute. Wait. I can't let him get a free sub up. Alright, here's the strat. My superpower. Into this. Alright. Okay. Heliolisk. Oh, it's Sash. That's so smart. That's smart. Uh-oh. Yeah, I'm done. I'm toasted. Alright, I got rid of the Heliolisk. Sand is still up. I don't know if he brings the T-Tar back out. I gotta bring Cryogonal in. Alright, so I know it's these. Okay. Oh man, okay. So we know Dracovish has options here. They're both quad weak to freeze dry. I honestly think I just hard switch into Gyarados. And then Will-O-Wisp into this slot. Because I feel like Dracovish, yeah, he's gonna protect. Icy Wind, yep, makes sense, okay. Get the burn off, get the read? The reads? Okay. Okay. I think I power up into this slot, and then I Will-O-Wisp into that slot. Speed control makes sense. I don't know what he's got for... Okay, that makes sense. The Intimidate comes off. Power up hits, thankfully. 85% is kind of spooky. My speed on Gyarados is garbage. At half, Tyranitar definitely outspeeds me. I honestly might just lose here. question is he gonna protect or not? I think I gotta split my... I know splitting damage is really bad, but I think I just lose if I don't deal with this. Yeah, I can't let him get a free sub up. Fade that, rock slide, cry. Oh yeah, dude. Toasted. Alright, well. Unfortunate. Very unfortunate. I figured I would do... You know, I won't lie, I'm pretty frustrated. I spent a lot of time prepping this, and then I think it mostly just came down to leads. But it's totally understandable. I mean, I just got outled. First game was fine. You know, you're gathering information, figuring out what each person's set has. Game 2, if I had just led what I wanted to lead, which was the same thing as last time, I would have been fine. But you know, it is what it is. You can prep for a team all you want and be prepared for what they got, and and still lose just based on play, which I had a feeling that was going to be the issue for me, was how I played in game, which could have been better. I mean, coughing was, I think, a good bring just because of neutralizing gas, but it was a little underwhelming. I mean, I got a couple burns off, which is great, but like in the grand scheme of things, it didn't really do anything, and I had no real way of dealing with the Dracovish once I was caught out of position. So definitely well played. I mean, I definitely just got outplayed there, for sure. So all I can do is learn from it and move forward. Fun match though, definitely fun match. I think I'm gonna have a good time with each week, because I enjoy the prep for all of this stuff, and then I also enjoy, you know, the matches themselves are also fun. Even though my in-game play could probably use some work, and the timer is the bane of my existence. I tend to be very slow in terms of decision making, but you know, you live and learn. That was fun. I will say that was very fun. Fun indeed. Is what it is. Yeah, I got really not much else to say. I mean, my strat when going into this this week, like I said earlier, was to just cover my bases as much as possible. If I go back to team builder. Yeah, so like my idea for going into this week, how do I best show this? I got an idea. Was to just cover my bases, and I felt Cryogonal was the best option into the team, just because it covers, you know, it hits 5 of the 11 monsters, super effective damage, and most of them it'll just one-shot with freeze dry, like Dracovish, Pelipper, Seismitoad. I'll just get obliterated by freeze dry, and then Shift Tree and Sand Slash also eat really good damage, and I threw a Scarf on it to just in case Dracovish went Choice Scarf as well. Even though I had a feeling, you know, Sand Rush could come out, I wanted to cover my base for Choice Scarf in case he, for some reason, didn't run Tyranitar, which, I mean, was a decent option into my team, but also, like, Landorus and Gyarados usually give it a pretty hard time, especially after Intimidate. But, again, my positioning was not great, so my Intimidate, I don't actually think I intimidated the Tyranitar, I think, once, just when Coughing died at the end before Rock Slide took out both of them. But yeah, my main fear for Cryogonal was its absolutely abysmal defense stat, which is 50. So, and its HP at 80 is not bad, and it has great special defense, so I wasn't too worried about special attacks. I could eat those fairly well. I was just worried about getting outsped and hit on my physical side by Dracovish, just going berserk with Fishious Ren, which is exactly what happened anyway. So clearly my planning was not. I planned for the Dracovish, but I didn't. Well, one, I didn't account for substitute, which was a really smart idea. Because if I didn't attack into it immediately, which I didn't game one, then it had a free sub up, and then I had to double into it, and my Cryogonal was going to outspeed everything on my side. So that was a detriment to having it be the fastest mon on my team for this specific week, because it would hit it first, break the sub, and then whatever mon attacked second, like if it was next to Coughing, which technically has no attacking moves at all. Other than, like, Will-O-Wisp would be my best option to try and burn it, but like in game one, it was too late. Dracovish needs to be dealt with immediately, otherwise it just like steamrolls. The choice of only bringing Sand was actually pretty smart as well. Heliolisk and Seismitoad were great brings for that. Mr. Rhyme for Fake Out. And then I think Arctazalt was the last one, probably just brought for coverage, I would imagine, because it wouldn't have had Slush Rush for Sand. So I imagine it was probably just for coverage. For what I'm not entirely sure why it was brought, if I'm being honest. I mean, maybe I guess as a resist for Regieleki to deal with that and then hit it physically, or maybe for Gyarados, but like he already had Heliolisk for that. I'm not sure, or I guess Pluck for Volcarona. I don't know. It was an interesting bring, but it also could have been a bait, just to have it on the team, and there was no intention of ever bringing it, which would have been smart, I will say. But yeah, I don't know. Landorus, I knew Landorus was going to be a risky bring, because of Dracovish and Arctazol, especially in Hail, and I guess Seismitoad in Rain. But like I figured I'd put him on the team just for coverage, because he's essentially like the nuke on my team. He just deals insane damage. But I mean, outside that, like, I don't know. I was torn between Landorus and Aleki. Aleki being, you know, having that insane 200 base speed stat. But I did some calcs, and Aleki, you know, with all the double speed mons based on, like, with weather effects because of their abilities, Regieleki would get outsped. And then also there were so many mons that resist his electric moves that I didn't think it was a smart bring, because his damage output wouldn't have been enough to justify using him. So I wanted to leave him on the side. And then I think Coughing was a pretty obvious bring. I mean, he was my last drafted mon for 3 points, just because I wanted neutralizing gas, just in case you know, I had to deal with some abilities that would cause me some severe issues, which is exactly what he was used for this week with this quad weather team. But I don't know. Looking back, I don't think, and Volcarona was good specifically to deal with Abomasnow, Mr. Rhyme, Shift Tree, Sandslash. You know, it obviously isn't really good into Dracovish. It's not bad into Arctazol, assuming it doesn't run Pluck. But like, just in this matchup, like, because I couldn't deal with Dracovish, he just steamrolled my entire team, which is the nature of that Pokemon with Fishious Ren. So I prepared for it. I mean, even knowing what I know now, would I go back and change this team to bring any of the others? Regieleki is a consideration, but even considering what was brought in both games, I don't think I would have brought Regieleki anyway, just because it's Heliolisk resists it, Seismitoad, it can't even hit it. Arctazol, which was on you know, the team of 6 would have been not very effective. Tyranitar and Sand, like, I'd be lucky if I did 40%, which I doubt I would do. And then Dracovish just, you know, it does. I can't Oko it. It's a 2-hit with like Thunderbolt, but if Dracovish hits me at all, I'm just dead. So, and like keeping Coughing on the team, I would have had nowhere to put Sash. So, yeah, I don't know. I think the team that I brought was the correct one, at least in my eyes. I think this is the team I would have brought anyway. I think the only difference is how I played in game. I think my preparation was totally fine. I was fairly confident going in with this team that I had answers to everything on his team. It was just my in-game play that was not smart. I see the timer at like a minute and then I just start panicking, which is no different than regular VGC when I played in the Players Cup and whatnot. I think I had some crucial timeouts, both with move slots and team selection. So that's no stranger. Timing out is I'm no stranger to. So, but it's fun. I'm gonna have fun this season. This was, well, one eye-opening because I just got obliterated in like, I don't know, what was that, like 5 minutes, maybe 10? Probably 15 total, with 10 of it, 7, 8, 10 of it, I don't know, being like set up because I wasn't even sure what to do for this in terms of having multiple tabs for each game. But yeah, I don't have too much more to say. I don't know if I'll make a video on like what team I drafted. I might just keep it to like each weekly team of 6 that I bring. I don't know. I'm not sure yet. I've never done this YouTube thing, so I don't really know how I'm gonna handle it, but I don't know. This was fun. Gyarados definitely I think was the correct bring with Intimidate, but I mean, what else was I supposed to bring into this team? I don't know. Like, I mean, a Scavalier, I guess, could have done okay, but he still just gets run over by Dracovish and then can't really do much back. Lucario definitely was not the bring here. Yeah, Dracovish just runs over my entire team other than Gyarados, which, you know, he obviously brought answers to, which was smart, so we'll have to see going forward. I definitely see, like, speed control is probably going to be an issue on my team if I don't bring Reggie-Alecki's Electro Web. But, like, Reggie-Alecki is such an obvious mon to prepare for. Like, everyone prepares for Reggie-Alecki in standard VGC. So I mean, there were a bunch of Lightning Rod mons that were picked up over the course of the draft. So I wouldn't be surprised if I don't bring Reggie-Alecki as much as I maybe thought I was going to in the beginning, only because he can just be rendered completely useless in the face of specific mons, with absolutely no upside if I can't take those mons out. And he's pretty squishy by himself, so like by the time I take Lightning Rod out or, you know, get rid of their ground type or something, he may already he may be eating a hit or two, which for him is fainting. So that was fun. That was eye-opening. You know, preparing for 4 weathers, I knew it was going to be tough, just because I didn't know which ones he was going to bring. I assumed there would be 2 options, but I mean, when you get Sandrush, Dracovish, I guess you only need the fishious Ren button, baby. Oh, great. So that's honestly, that's on me for not playing around it. So that was fun. But I mean, I'm not gonna drag this out any longer. So if you're watching this now, I appreciate it. Thanks for chilling. We're gonna have a bit of a bumpy ride here. This is my first draft season, so. And as you can see, the team right here on the left, that's what I ended up with. So we'll see how it pans out. There are 4 free agent trades that I can make over the course of the season, or I can trade with other players, you know, if there are mods that I wanna try to add to my team while removing one of my own. But we'll see. I don't know. I'm gonna stick with this team probably for another week, unless I see a better option. Just to see how I can fare with the options at my disposal now. I don't want to make any like reckless trades, and then regret it and have someone else pick up the mon that I drop. So we'll see. We'll see. This will be fun, bumpy ride, like I said, but it'll be a fun one for sure. The matches may go by fast because I may just be getting steamrolled, but you know, we're here to learn. I'm gonna be at least in this league for, I don't know. I don't plan on going anywhere, so I'm looking forward to future seasons, even after this one. So this one will be a bit of a learning curve, getting used to, you know, how each player plays, what kind of things people do in a draft league versus regular VGC. So like substitute Dracovish, I was expecting a choice item for sure. I was not expecting substitute especially. Protect I could see if you're not running choice, but I fully expected a choice item here, whether it was choice band or choice scarf, either one, pick your poison. But yeah, we'll see going forward. But thanks for chilling. This has been fun, and I'll see you in the next one next week.